Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Yo, and we're going to get straight off into the title of the live stream for the day. Women should categorize men. We actually going to be heading over to TikTok for a clip of conversations with Bank. And they actually going to be talking about there's a sister on there that's giving a perspective. This actually isn't a new interview, but I wanted to cover the subject matter at hand. And so I'll be doing an authentic reaction to this segment of the interview where this sister says that women should categorize men. This is her theory. So let's see what she got to say and let's go from there. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I feel like women would do better if they categorize men the same way that men categorize women. Like, because just because you having a good time with him and just because he fun and y'all vibe and y'all got good chemistry, that don't mean that's supposed to be your husband. That don't mean that's supposed to be your baby daddy. That might just be the dude that you're supposed to go out to eat with, maybe go on a little trip with, especially if you young, have a good time and then move on, because he's already shown you that it's chaotic over there. Why do you want to say he only don't go back? Because he just gonna show you it could get worse.
I agree. Now you cracking the code. You cracking the code, but let me ask you something.
What?
Not you,
But
have you seen women? I'll just get it real. The typical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're different.
Thank you.
Let's put that right there. You're different. You get it. I can't go back and forth with you because you get it. You know what I'm saying?
The one you talking to is always different. Ain't that right, chat? The one that's in the conversation with you, none of the things that apply to most apply to her. The one you talking to is always the diamond in the rough. Classic. Whenever you have a conversation with a woman, to open her up and allow her to be honest, you have to tell her that you can see that she's different from the rest of the women on the planet Earth, even if she's just like them. You need to massage that female ego. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually they tell on themselves.
I'm only gonna do this once.
That's if the person you're talking to is faking. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, what I just heard her say was, it's perceivably bad advice. Like the whole concept of like deal with somebody that you acknowledge is toxic for you for the sake of a quick little thrill ride. Is it an experience that you could put under your belt? Sure. What does that benefit you in the long run? What does it benefit you in the long run? Especially if you're doing it consciously. I'm just going to take this quick little sprint with this person real quick and then, go from there. I don't know. Let's go though. Let's see what else they got to say.
You categorize these niggas the same way.
Yeah.
But I'm saying most women don't want to be categorized because they knowing that drops you down, your respect level.
How so though?
No, I'm saying it don't. I'm saying that's how they feel. Like I gotta play this good woman because I feel like every man want a good woman. Some niggas like women that know shit, bro. We just having a good time.
I feel like you could be that type of woman, and that don't mean you gotta fuck everybody. That's
True.
where bitches be losing.
No. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. That's not right. Like, if you the type of woman that will accept a vacation from a man, accept being flown out from a man, accept expensive gifts from a man, accept all these things from a man, but you never have any intentions of like offering up any level of physicality to that man, I would consider that to be evil.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Because you're wasting his time and his resources. That's a man. At the end of the day, it may not be at the forefront of his intentions, but it's a part of his intentions. Classic. And to extract and continue to manipulate and to pretend or to maneuver in such a way to where the gifts can continue to flow, but he doesn't reap the full ramifications, the benefits that he's looking for out of the situation, you officially become, a man eater. Classic. At that point in time, and not the way we want to be eating. What up, chat? Joe Jett said 333. Joe Jett said, should they categorize men? Yes. Don't they categorize men already? Yes. Is the execution of it working? Nope. And then they'll generalize all the same while only wanting my type. Yeah. That about sums it up. We can move on. Oh God. We can move on. That's crazy. Tristan said, what's good, y'all? What up, T? 333. What up? But let's continue. Let's see what else they got to say.
In the plot though.
True.
Cause some girls think that mean, oh, well, let me just go fuck with every nigga to show this nigga that like he don't matter. You don't gotta fuck these niggas. Just let him know, like, okay, I peep what's going on. Like, you feel like you not really sure about me. I'm not sure about you neither. I'm weighing my options. So if he asks me to go on a date, I'ma go. That don't mean you gotta.
But in a man's
that's
mind,
what drop you in my opinion.
In a
as
man's
a woman.
mind, once you go on a date with another man, you entertain another man. I can't look at you as a top prospect.
If we never had a conversation about exclusivity,
no, it don't matter. I'm just speaking.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Because I have other men have said that to me.
It don't matter.
Like,
it's just like it's just like, okay, this how men think. Well, some I ain't gonna speak for all men. This how some men think.
Can I have a little more drink?
Yeah, get it right. This how most men think, right? You're not for me until you show me you're for me. No matter what you say out your mouth. So you showing me you for me is like, basically, a nigga respect a woman more if she be like, okay. Yeah, damn, that shit was loud as hell.
It was.
If niggas be like, you know what, I can't deal with you because this is not what I want. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with you because I see you can't give me what I want. Right. Niggas will respect you and then start lying to you to make you feel, because he feel like you're for me. Because you ready to leave me alone for me being some bullshit. Right. But a woman that feel like, okay, you some bullshit, I'm some bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna keep you too. But I know what you is, if that makes sense what I'm saying. So that takes away the trust, because even though you might not be having sex with these dudes, if a dude got your mind, he got everything. If he can get you on the line, I'm just keeping it 1,000.
No. I'm not making that face because you wrong. I'm making that face because I had that conversation with somebody I was dating recently.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So I ain't tripping. I ain't bringing this out of thin air.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Like, men feel like they don't want nobody to have no type of access to you.
Nothing.
But where I counter that, and not in my situation, because that was my man, like we were in a relationship, but where I counter that in situations where you're not in a relationship with somebody and y'all not exclusive, how you expect her to be moving like she is exclusive when y'all haven't had a conversation about that?
All right, so the man doesn't have to have the expectation. You know, if a woman really, really, really likes a guy, she'll cut off all her other options without him having to ask her to do so, just to focus on that situation. Now, if she chooses not to, that's fine. She a grown woman. Y'all haven't had a conversation. Y'all haven't made an agreement. You can choose not to, but just understand that there's fallout to you choosing not to. It's not an expectation. We just gonna assess it right where it's at. You let a person do what they want to do, and they'll show you what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let them do what they want to do so they can show you what they want to do. I'm not asking you to do nothing. I'm right here. We spending time. I'm giving you energy. I'm giving you this. I'm giving you that. You know, you still accepting dates from other people. All right, I see what it is. Oh, well, how can you? Nah, ain't no how can I nothing. How you feel about me? Oh, well, I really, really like. Okay, act like it. Why are you saying yes to that date? Well, then what are we? Don't pressure me. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. These conversations, I mean, shit get wicked. At the end of the day, I think they going a roundabout way of saying find somebody that's on the same page. But let's go.
Niggas,
if that's what you want too,
niggas feel like if you're a woman that want to be my woman, for real, you're exclusive anyway. No. I'm just telling you how niggas think. But this ain't 2025.
You ain't is nuts.
How you gonna say he ain't?
Most men are not being exclusive if y'all haven't had a conversation about exclusivity, because a lot of the time they not being exclusive when you have.
But you gotta know it's
confusing though. Like, okay, what type of women we talking about? Are these the boss babes that got their own and they so independent, yet they dating around? It's like, you know, I don't know, man. Like, 1 second I'm listening to the women say like how busy they are and this, that, and the third. And then you listen to them talk about their dating escapades. And it's like, well, you sure do have a lot of leisure time to be a busy person. Because when I think of busy, I think of a lack of leisure time. That's just me. That's what I consider to be busy, when you don't have an abundance of leisure time. Right. So like 1 second they super busy and bossed up. The next second they got the time and the energy to be able to date 2, 3, 4 prospects. And like, it's just, it all conflicts. It's all confusing. It boils back down to double talk, you know. And again, I'm not talking about, you know, just in this part of the world. It's like when you listen to learn and you try to make sense of it, it's almost like you ever sit in class and you trying your hardest to really learn this shit because you know the test coming up and you really trying to pay attention to what the teacher's talking about, but you're not getting it. And then you having to raise your hand like too many times. And then by the time you still trying to figure it out, by the time the bell ring and you like, shit, I might need a tutor. Like, that's how I be feeling sometimes. Like when I'm sitting here listening to these women explain like their logic or what they call it, girl math, when I'm listening to it, I just be like, shit, I think I need a tutor to pass this class. Like, it's so many wires crossing. Like, how can it be this and be that at the same time? You know what I'm saying? It's weird. And of course, I'm not addressing Black women exclusively. These people just happen to be Black. I would never, you know what I'm saying? It's Black queens forever. Amen. Shout out to everybody falling in 333. I see the chat showing up. Hit that like button, everybody. Hit the like button. Miss Perfect in the chat. What up? Souls of Thought. What up? Perfect for this traffic commute. For sure. I got you. Tristan said, you know, these queens have all the time in the world to spare. Hey man, I'm not sure what it is. 1 second they saying one thing, then you know another. I don't know what it is. I have no comment, T. I have no comment, but I'll read yours.
Exclusive mean to men, though. Exclusive mean to men, some men, is that you the one I'm gonna do all that extra shit with.
No, see,
I'm just keeping it real.
I get it. I
That's exclusive to niggas.
I agree.
You the one on my gram.
I agree.
I'm on you the one that can record me.
I agree.
All that other shit. So you should feel special. I'm just telling you how niggas think. I'm not talking about me.
I know. I get it. I agree. That is how men think. But see, for me, and I think for most women, when we think of exclusivity, you're like, we're in a monogamous relationship.
Listen. Okay, listen. All right, I tell y'all all the time, there's only 2 languages. Women speak 2 languages. There's a language of a woman that is a wife or fit to be a wife, right? Because to become a wife, you should already be being a wife, right? And then there's the language of a woman who will be chronically single and struggle with dating. There's 2 languages. That's it. It's not 3. It's not 4. It's not 5. It's 2 languages. This is a woman who will continuously be dating. She does not speak the language of a woman that is fit to be a wife. Women who are going to be chronically single and chronically dating, they still have the mentality of wanting to be a guy, essentially. Listen to what she's arguing in favor of. She said, me being exclusive and he not being exclusive is crazy. It's not crazy. He may end up being exclusive, but you're not the first. What he's saying is, if a man is dating around and a woman really likes this man, in order to be we're all in competition, essentially. In order to be at the top of that list, to be the one taken seriously, that's going to make him want to cut whatever other things he's seeing about off. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the one who really holding it down and showing him what he's going to get if he subscribes. It can't be a promise for more. He need to see it. You see what I'm saying? And then if you showing that you hot, then we going to see that you hot. Oh, okay. We didn't have a conversation about exclusivity. And so with your freedom, I'm looking at the decisions you making with your freedom. I'm just letting you know where it lands you. We ain't saying don't do it. We just letting you know where it lands you. You're not at the top of the pecking order, or you're not going to win the competition. When he get ready to sit down, you're not going to be the first person he think of because you hot. You hot. If you can, you will date multiple people, right? Until somebody come and say, hey, could you stop? You ain't interested in stopping. There are women who, when they single and with their free time, they be celibate and they just don't really deal with nobody for real. And when they deal with people, they deal with them one by one. Those would be the women that you won't hear speaking this language. They'll speak like women who are wives or fit to be wives. Like even how you move when you single does have something to do with how you move in a relationship, in my opinion. This is my opinion. How you move when you single got a lot to do with how you move in a relationship. You can't tell me, even for men, you can't tell me as a single man, you having sex with, or sex with, sorry, for allegedly for content creation purposes, entertainment. You can't tell me as a man you have an intimacy with, you know what I'm saying, in a 12-month calendar year, you up in the 30s and 40s in body count in a 12-month calendar year. You know what I'm saying? You out here moving and grooving like that. And then in the heartbeat, you could just turn that faucet off and go straight monogamous. Like, no, how you was moving when you were single, gonna have some bleed over into that relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like when, you know, if I'm in the windows of time when men are living in a single life, they should practice some semen retention. They should have windows where they operate in celibacy just to tighten up their discipline. You know what I'm saying? Just to tighten up their discipline. You got the freedom to go out here and be a complete total savage, but you choosing not to. You choosing to focus. You choosing to be productive. You choosing energy transmutation, right? So how you move when you single, I think it has a lot to say with how you gonna move as a companion, for sure. Like, people be like, oh, well, men have whole phases too. I never had the desire to have these stories where I could be like, oh yeah, I hit 3 different chicks in the same day. That's never been a mission or a goal of mine. And if I were ever to be able to do or ever do something, I wouldn't even do nothing like that. But if I ever did something like that, it definitely wouldn't be something I would repeat out loud. Like, I wouldn't say that out loud. Like, moms be saying that shit like it's a badge of honor. Like, bro, that's gross. You know? And then one day you supposed to have the discipline of a husband. It's hard to turn that faucet off. I'm just saying. And I think it works the same for women. If a single woman is, you know, willing to make the time, you know, even though women in dating spend less of their resources, time is the most, you know, valuable resource. So even the time counts, right? So even if a woman is single and she's willing to make the time to entertain 3 or 4 different heads, you can't tell me that it's simple to just turn that faucet off. You can't tell me that. I'm not buying it. You can sell it on clearance. I'm still not buying it.
Name a nigga you seen do that.
Be in a monogamous relationship.
Yeah, from Houston to Atlanta. Name one. From your dad.
She stuck. A good question to make them freeze, won't it? Let me see. Tristan said, yup, wife talk and hyena talk. I like that. Allegedly. Straight up. Joe Jet said, oh shit. He said it's duplicitous strategy to get a guy to be locked in exclusively while she's still advertising for something better to come around. Better believe if he's him, she'll get in where she fits in. That's a fact. Tristan said, facts. The real reason why they need a conversation is because they want to categorize your resources. They'll keep a good man who's provide everything and keep Pookie with the schlong of death for fun. Yep. And that's why I say it's important for you as a man to be with a woman who finds you to be very attractive. If your woman thinks it is very important, I'm going to emphasize it and I'm standing on it and I'm doubling down. Dude, if your girl say she like you for your personality, she is more inclined to cheat on you. If you tell her, list the top reasons why you like me, not love me, none of that deep shit, no, surface level. List the top 3 reasons why you like me. If number 1 ain't your physical attraction, she is more likely, and we had women in the chat when I discussed this a couple live streams ago that said I'm right. More likely, not saying she guaranteed to play you, not saying she absolutely gonna play you. I'm not gonna do that to women. I'm not gonna do that. Classic. You know what I'm saying? What I am saying is, if we having a conversation about probability versus possibility, the probability goes up if your woman don't find you to be fine. If she tell you some shit like she is sapiosexual and your intellect is what drew her in, somebody whose physical appearance make her lower abdomen do that jump, when his physical appearance make her lower abdomen do that jump, or when he walk and brush by her a little bit, she get chill bumps and her hair stand up, he got a chance to smash your girl. I don't care what books you read by Frederick Douglass. Classic. So date a woman that think you fine. Straight up. If you physically a 6, your girl probably need to be a 3. You need to be fine as hell to her. So if you are a strong 6, brother, your girl probably need to be a 3. She need to have deep reverence for how you know what I'm saying? She gotta want to lay in your chest. Yeah. Tristan said, I've seen the 304 bounce back from that life with no battle scars. What's the battle scars though, T? What's the battle scars? Elaborate on battle scars. We almost to the end of this. Let's go.
Add your cousin and name one.
Yeah, okay.
How long it take to think? How long this shit gonna take?
I mean, that's the point. That's where I fear you ate. I fear you ate your point up.
I told y'all, if they click their fingernails when they talk, if they clicking and shit when they talk, red flag, fellas. I'm standing on that. If they clicking and shit when they talk, if they click and all this little shit, red flag, fellas. Red flag, fellas. I'm standing on that.
Because but I too agree. But I'm just saying, I feel like
all right, so that's it on that. So yeah, man. Yeah, stay alert out here. Ladies and gentlemen, stay alert out here. A lot of chameleons running around, halfway agreeable and shit, straddling the fence, trying to be appeasing to everybody in their way of speaking. You know what I mean? And you just got to be careful because, you know, if somebody's straddling the fence, you don't know what side they're really on. A friend of everybody's a friend of nobody. You know, she doing shit like this. Let me know she's a girl's girl. You know what I mean? But at the same time, she's saying some things that could be generally agreeable to men. But then she say things that contradict that. So, you know, as the chat say, the chameleons, you got to watch out for the chameleons. Tristan L said, that's cap. If you're not looking at me like grandma used to look at Denzel Washington, I don't want it. On God. On God, we are not buying. Hey, here at the Classic Codes, we are not buying that sapiosexual talk. Classic. We not buying it. We are not buying it. Nope. I tell you what, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh yeah. No, like you, like if your girl tell you some shit like, no, like you not my original type. You know what I'm saying? That her original type still can infiltrate.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah, if you're not her type, her original type still can infiltrate.
I'm only gonna do this once.
So, you know, stay dangerous. You know what I mean? Like I always tell the fellas, get y'all asses in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Be assertive when you outside with your lady. You have an opportunity to check somebody in front of her. Go ahead and do that. Be exemplary so she can feel even safer, saying that she has a public example of you, you know, lightly having to put somebody in their place about some shit, you know. These are things that men must do. Joe Jett said battle scars be mental and spiritual. Lack of trust, upping her standards she should have started with, medical issues, hooked on bad habits, imprinted by dysfunctional men. Damn. Yeah, I would definitely call those battle scars. Thank you for spelling it out. Thank you. Tristan said battle scars meaning a wide hole, a city girl mindset, and the aura of wanting to be saved from the streets. The tears down just filed in. Yeah, y'all spelled them battle scars out. Okay. I needed some elaboration. The chat came through for sure. Tez, what up, my boy? What up, dog? Tears down just filed in. I missed your live stream earlier. I got to rewatch it, dog. I was asleep. I was knocked out. But yeah, let's move, man. Let's move. Let's get off that. We done with the women should categorize men. I think that was the double talk of the day. If you like what you just saw, support the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and jump in the comments. Talk to me so we could crack these codes. If you want to support the channel monetarily, go to my website and cop some merch, www.theclassiccodes.com. Or you can shoot me a Cash App. Either way, stick to the codes. Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold.